Hello, welcome to Tips and Tricks in Practice. I am Matheus Brazil, a geologist and MinePlan specialist here at ProMinas, and today the tip is simple: how to code a solid in the block model in MinePlan. So let's go. I have MinePlan open here and also the block model open. Besides the block model, I have some lithologies here already modeled, lithology 1, 2, and 3. And I want to pass the information of where these lithologies are to the block model. So I have already prepared the block model here. What is being displayed here is just the estimated copper grade to make it clear visually in our model. But here's the thing, the model already has the necessary items to receive this classification. In this case, the item litho, it's here, it's empty, both for the blocks that were estimated and for the undefined ones here in gray. But let's learn to code here now. To code a model, we need to double-click here in the model view or right-click Properties, and it opens this window here, Model View Editor. Great. To be able to code the model, it's in the Code Model tab. But since we want to code from geometry, we have to define which geometries we will use first. So we have to take a step back and choose the Geometer tab. Here we need to configure a Geometer 7. For now the list is empty, but we are going to create the first item now. Just click here on the blue cube. I will click here on New Set and name it Lithology. Okay. And it allows me to choose the objects that will make up this geometry set, as I have already organized everything in the lithology folder over there. I will click on the lithology folder. Okay. And it has already pulled all the objects that are in that folder. So litho 1, I will give the code of for litho 2, code 2, for litho 3, code 3. Save the modifications I made. Okay. The geometry set is ready. Once the geometry set is chosen here, I can go to the Code Model tab again. I'll click here on the Code Model button. It's the same, and now I can configure this page here. Next, the procedure for encoding block models from polygons and surfaces is analogous. Just click here and choose polygon or surface, provided they are already defined here in the geometry set beforehand. And now let's go. It is set to encode from solids. There are several configuration options here for coding. We can encode from the majority code, percentage. There's a sequence here of possibility. I will use this first one here, encode from the majority. And I chose here 60%, meaning only those blocks that have at least, here is the minimum value, at least 60% inside that solid. That will be encoded with that information. Okay, I'll jump right down here. I'll reset the items before encoding. Here we've already seen that the items are already undefined because it was never coded. But in the context of updating of the block model, it is interesting to reset here to clear the information that was previously in the model. And here below I will choose which item from the model I want to use. So from all available items, I had already prepared litho, and it's ready. Just click on code here below, and you'll get a confirmation that it will overwrite the information. I agree. And there we go. Just wait for the loading. It's really quick. It's already stamped. Now it is updating the model preview. All done. If I now let me click OK here just to close the window, if I now redo that test and inspect the blocks, here I already found a little block corresponding to litho 2. Let's see if I find another one here. I am not having much luck, but let's easily fix this. Here I see copper, right? Let's change the view. Instead of seeing copper, let's see where there is litho. Where is it? Litho. Okay. All done. It's here. It's coded. So here I have litho 1 in white, litho 3 in blue, litho 2 in red. For comparison purposes, we can see where the solids are passing and compare with the position of the blocks. So until the next video,